Did you know there is a 1-year permit that allows you to move to Germany with the sole purpose of finding a job? And the best part is that this permit is quite easy to get for skilled professionals.
For the past 6 years, we've helped thousands of people move to Germany. So in this video, we'll show you how this permit works and a simple way to check if you qualify.
But first, picture this. You're a recruiter at a bustling Berlin tech firm. You've got 2 fantastic candidates. One is living abroad and can't start for at least 3 months. The other one, already in Germany, ready for an in-person interview and could start within weeks. If everything else were equal, who would you pick?
Of course, the person who's already nearby. And that's where Germany's Opportunity Card gives you an edge. This special permit allows skilled and experienced professionals from outside the EU to move to Germany for up to 1 year to job hunt.
So how do you know if you qualify for this permit? It's pretty straightforward. There are just 2 boxes you need to tick.
First, you need to show you've got enough savings to cover your living costs while you're job hunting. Think of it like showing you've got enough fuel in the tank for your journey. The German government wants to see at least 1,100 euros per month. That's about 13,000 euros for the year.
Now next up is box number 2, your professional qualifications. And there are 2 ways you can tick this box. Option number 1 is the most direct. If your academic degree is considered equivalent to a German degree by the German government, then you're all set. That's it. Having a comparable degree with the proof of funds is enough to apply for the Opportunity Card.
And how do you find out whether a degree is equivalent to a German one? Well, there are specific governmental resources that help you figure this out. It's a bit of a nuanced process, but don't worry, we've linked our step-by-step video tutorial in the description to help you check.
But what if your degree is not comparable according to the German government? That's where option 2 comes in.
Option 2 is much more flexible than option 1. It's not just pass or fail. Imagine it as a checklist with a score at the bottom. You don't need to tick every single box, but you do need to reach a minimum number of points to qualify. But before you can start collecting points, there are 2 baseline requirements everyone has to meet.
Requirement number 1, you need a professional qualification recognized by the country where you studied. And requirement number 2, you must meet the minimum language requirements, either with an official certificate for A1 German or B2 English.
And according to the German embassy in the US, if you're a native English speaker, you don't need to show any certificate for the English language.
Okay, let's walk through an example. Meet Paul. He's from the US, 34 years old, with 7 years of experience as a systems analyst and holds a state-recognized IT qualification.
Paul uses the German government self-check tool to see if he can gather enough points to apply for the Opportunity Card. So let's pretend we're Paul and run through the questionnaire. The questionnaire starts by asking about your nationality. So Paul is from the United States of America. First question is, do you have a qualification that took at least 2 years to complete? That's the baseline, one of the baseline requirements. And yes, Paul has the first answer, I have a non-academic vocational qualification. It continues with the question, did you obtain your qualification in Germany, or is it partially or fully recognized in Germany? Leading back to the option 1 we already explained, and it also emphasizes the answer with a fully recognized qualification or a qualification which has been obtained in Germany, you automatically qualify for an Opportunity Card. Again, this is to make sure you don't already reach the qualifications via option 1. But Paul doesn't know whether his vocational training is recognized, so we select I don't know. Which of the following language skills do you have? I have German language skills at level A1 or above. No, Paul has no German language skills. So let's continue. I have English language skills at level B2 or above. Yes, as a native speaker, definitely. You meet the basic language requirements. Again, this was baseline requirement number 2 we emphasized before. So let's continue. Are you currently able to demonstrate a profound knowledge of German? No, Paul doesn't speak German, so all the answers here are irrelevant and we select the last one. I am unable to provide evidence of my German language proficiency. Are you currently able to demonstrate a profound knowledge of English? Well, this is interesting because if we look at the answers, I have an English language certificate at level C1 or above. Since Paul is a native speaker, he doesn't have any certificates for his English, so he cannot tick this number. So he has to tick the last answer, I am unable to provide evidence of my English language proficiency. How old are you? Paul is 34, so that's the first answer. Do you have work experience related to your non-academic vocational qualification or academic qualification? Yes, How many years of experience do you have in this profession? Paul has 7 years of experience, so the first answer, I can provide evidence of at least 5 years of professional experience within the last 7 years is applicable. Is your formal qualification in a shortage occupation? Now, what shortage occupations are, you can find an official list in the description below, but Paul's qualification and experience as a systems analyst is, so we can tick yes. And if we scroll down, the answer is congratulations, you qualify.
So this is how Paul got the minimum of 6 necessary points to qualify for the opportunity card. He got 2 points for his age because he is 34 years old or younger, 3 points for his 7 years of work experience in his field, and 1 extra point because as a systems analyst, he is in a shortage occupation in Germany. Again, the list is in the description.
Now, this is just an example, and every part of your background counts. Your education, your work experience, your language skills, your age, and any prior connections to Germany.
Want to see if you qualify? Then you should try the self-check tool yourself. The link's in the description. But wait, before you rush off to use this tool, we have to address a big question.
What are your real chances of landing a job in Germany once you arrive? Because qualifying for this residence permit is one thing, but finding a job is another.
And here's the harsh truth. Paul, with 7 years of experience as a systems analyst, and let's say Toby, a junior marketing assistant, don't have the same chances. Why? It comes down to 3 things: the job role, experience, and industry.
Do you want to find out where you fit in the German job market? Then this next video here is a must-watch, where we show you the actual job roles and salaries of 506 expats currently living and working in Germany. So make sure to click the video here on the left to get the inside scoop and keep your journey moving forward.